I often heard people speaking about positioning statement, value proposition, and so on. So can you make it clear to me, what does it all mean?
Okay, positioning is, after segmentation and targeting, is the next step in devising a marketing strategy. And it's probably, I would say, the core decision that you have to make. This is the heart of your strategy. And positioning is really choosing the ID that you will link to your name. When people will think about you, they will think about something. And this is the positioning ID. The challenge is to find an ID which is different from your competitors. Really different, strategically different. And it's not easy today because, you know, a lot of companies copy each other. And basically, when you can find this different ID, then you have a really big advantage. But there are other challenges in doing so. The first one is the long-term question. I mean, positioning, you will link it to your name. So at the end, it's not for 1 or 2 years. It should stand for many years, even if customers change, competitive pressure can change, the environment can change, but then your ID should go through anyway.
So your ID should be the same?
The ID should be the same, but the way you translate your ID into reality, for example, advertising campaigns and all that, can evolve with the time.
So as a person can have multiple personalities, can a company have multiple IDs as well?
Yes, actually you can think two ways when you think about a positioning ID. One is, I would say, the older way and the most classical, but you can still find it sometimes. It's what I call the KISS ID. Keep it simple and stupid. One simple ID. If I take Google, when you think about Google, it's very simple. You don't have even to explain. You think about something, you know, information available, free and now and easy. Okay, it's a very simple ID. Now, it's not easy to find IDs like that. You know, another simple ID can be cheap. You know, a low-cost airline is cheap. Okay, the cheapest, it's simple. But it's not so easy to find that today. So when you look at the major successes in brands over the last years, you have actually more a personality. That means it's an ID with different IDs altogether that form a personality. If you think about Apple, when you think about Apple, you think about design, you think about selective, expensive, easy to use, fancy, innovative. It's like a person. You have different things altogether that makes a personality. So that's more the way that new brands and more sophisticated brands are expressing their positioning ID. I would say it's more of positioning your brand as a personality.
So what is your advice? Should we keep it simple or keep it sophisticated?
It depends on the type of business you're in. And it depends on the possibility you have to be simple. It's not so easy to be simple. So in most of the cases, it's not easy to be simple. Either it's simple and stupid, so it's not sophisticated, or either it's more sophisticated, and in that case, that's what I call the spicy method, the spice method. S for sexy, P for personality, I for intelligent, C for consumer-oriented, and E for emotional. There are the 5 keywords to check if your concept is really, I would say, valuable in the market. It's just, you know.